What's going on here? A taste of things to come, is that what he said? Oh, well, look at that. As I promised
you in the previous video, I had a surprise for those who like Mortal Kombat. We are now officially doing Chipmunk Mortal Kombat. So there's not that many dishes, so we're going to continue on tomorrow. We're going to do Mortal Kombat, the original motion picture soundtrack. That's right. Margie TV. Yep. Oh, shout out to everyone. Shout out to Lady Panicets. Shout out to those who like Mortal Kombat. Those who like Star Wars. Thank you so much. Yeah. We'll talk about Mortal Kombat next. But I am, because we still have tomorrow night. So if I don't talk about it tonight, we'll talk about tomorrow night. Got a little bit of dishes, not too much. It is 1:45 a.m. My left leg is still a little stiff, but I'm doing better. I rested. I sat my foot left. I put my legs up, and I'm got a little more energy in me. I am drinking Fusion Lemon Iced Tea. You ever had one of these? They're pretty good. I had this other drink, but I finished it. Sorry. It was a peach one. You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't. See if I can find one over here. There you go. There's a full one. Yeah. I like these drinks. Southern Peach Lemonade. This is shake well. But we're not doing the cars. We're going to do the cars next week. Actually, it's funny is because, not funny, but when I've been going and taking a shower, I've been listening to a lot of hip hop. Tonight, or yesterday night, Saturday? Yeah. I had to remember, I listened to Heavy D and the Boys. So we're gonna next week we're gonna do Chipmunk hip hop. We're gonna try, but the weekends are gonna stay Mortal Kombat. So I don't know a lot of the newer characters in Mortal Kombat, but I know a lot of the older ones. So I would really like it if they brought in Jax again. You know who I really want to see? Because they didn't have him in the other ones. I want to see Stryker. I would like to see Cabal. Shit, what was her name? The female with the 4 arms. She didn't have much of a part in the other one. She didn't really fight. She just got crushed. I hope they bring her into it. I hope they bring some of the newer ones that I haven't seen before. It would be nice if they brought in... See, they had Cyrax in the other one, which was awesome. Annihilation, I love Annihilation. But they did not have... They had Sector, but they did not have Cyrax. Isn't Cyrax the red one? And it's funny, because if you ever watched the one where it was with the missile, with Cyrax... Oh, wait a minute. Sector. You're right. Sector. That's the one I was thinking of. The red one is Sector. But when Cyrax got burned, didn't he look like the red one? So yeah, Sector was the one I'm thinking about. They should bring that one into it. What about a Human Smoke? I don't think they had a Human Smoke. Chameleon. I think, wasn't the chameleon in the one that Raiden was fighting? I love that fight. And the music, oh, I want to get at Annihilation. I was telling you the other night about Mortal Kombat. My buddy Jesse the Giant Chocolate Man made me a mix, and I told him I wanted a full album of Annihilation, and he ended up mixing other Mortal Kombat CDs together. And when I wanted to hear a certain song, was it? I don't know. I don't remember if it was the Future Sound of London. The one that has, since I'm talking about Cyrex, the one We Have Explosives. Is that the right one? I'm not 100% sure, but I really wanted to make the whole copy, but he didn't listen to her. It just went one ear and out the other. He thought, oh, he wants a whole mix of Mortal Kombat. No, I wanted Annihilation. So hopefully Sam didn't make a mess. I was trying to do something a little bit different in the beginning of this upload. Shout out to Tweety, my loves. And Lady Pennicets, I'm so sorry that I haven't been to your premieres in so long. Yesterday, because I have to say yesterday because now it's 1:50. I cut grass across the street twice. Yeah, I always like to pop it. I cut it twice, and the grass was just so thick. It was so thick, and I had to do it differently because they're apparently going to be, Spectrum is going to be putting lines in, and so they're going to be digging the holes up and putting wire through everything. So, and the neighbor I was working for, after I would cut a certain spot, he would take spray paint and redo the lines, so that way I had to move on a certain pace. So like I did it on high, and then after I got it cut on high, then I did a high. I did it on low, and it looks good. It looks really good. Tomorrow, which is today, obviously I'm gonna try and make it for church. I don't know if I'm gonna go down the street tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'd like to recuperate and then go back there on Monday. Tuesday, I'm definitely not going anywhere. It's gonna be chilly. It's gonna be like 59. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Yeah, I you know, the thing is, you're talking about the Star Wars figures and the blind guy. I actually have the action figures, but it didn't have his name memorized, that's all. But he was one of my favorite characters. So I'll get back to you in a minute, or a little later. But thank you for all the new people who connected with me. Cat's Mitts, oh my gosh, I want to go back to your live again. I had so much fun. Just hanging out with you. I want to see your face, though. I want to see your face. So I promise, when I think Tuesday, if I'm not going anywhere, let's make it Tuesday and I go to your live. Because I got a lot of people I gotta get back to, and I just like.
I didn't want to do it on a Saturday and start connecting back with other people. Things just start getting messed up. So like I said, I don't have that many dishes to wash. I did have hot sandwiches for dinner. Yeah, I cut up a banana peel. Mom had the last banana peel. And I'm actually going to try and take Sam out. Oh gosh, I didn't really want to go outside, but like I said, it's 1:53 a.m. I started at Mortal Kombat because I wanted to test you to see if you knew what it was. And that part's going to be a Chipmunk mode too. But I'm going to fill this thing up. We're going to play a little bit of it, and then I'm going to pause, and then take Sam out, and then come back and resume. Do I sound tired for sleeping? I just want to sleep now. And I was playing Royal Kingdom before. Download for those. I was really happy. I have 2 games on there. That is not bad. Oh, I said I had Heavy D and Voice Phone. Gun, Play Cosmic, Tracy Lord, Orbital, Utah State, Weezer, GZR, Fear Factor, Sister Machine Gun, Hyper Negative, Vile, Napalm Death, Mother's Day Out, The Immortals, Squirrel vs. Art, and Demon Warriors of Final Quest, featuring Buckethead. Alright, I'm gonna pause, you gonna pause. I'm gonna give Sam her best friend treat. She went potty. I don't like doing it till 2 o'clock, but I'm gonna put a small one in here. That's not too bad. Good fun, Mark TV. There, music. Yeah, this is another late upload. Late. Now it's KFWM. This sounds awesome. Like that, Mortal Kombat. Little fight on me. Not too bad. I always thought the monk that Sonya's Blade was fighting, I always thought that was Cabal at first. But then I said, nah, he's just a monk. But Cabal's a good guy, isn't he? Brutality. For those who don't know, if you watch my garden work, there's a lot of sitting down and digging and shoveling and then giving up and then getting back down and getting up and getting back down, get up and get down. It's really a hip-hop song, you know? So it's like, oh yeah, look at the banana peel. That's right. I know why this thing broke. The lining that was used to be in it came off, but it still works. You put this in the microwave. Beaver nuggets, yeah. Alright. You ever had any? They're yummy. Moments when she goes into that crazy thought. Now I don't want to go that way. She got me all pepped up today. Don't let it go away. Tracy Lord smells. What is it? Oh, this looks like cosmic. I wouldn't used to hear that like that. I like that cosmic. They're cool. I wonder if they're still making music. I have to Google that. I thought I did before, but I'm not sure. I'm draining the water. The popsicle would have gone down the drain and I would not been happy. So I can't wait until in 3 days. And then I can start working on my project. Wars vehicle. Right now I have a Fortnite character, but it's supposed to be a Star Wars vehicle. And a lot of you that play with the guitar, you'll know exactly what it is when I show you. Some of you may not know what it is, but I've already got an action figure, so it's a Fortnite figure in it right now. And I don't know detail work, but what's nice about this vehicle, it's going to be easy. Well, I mean, not too easy, but just a little bit. Because it's small. It's not like the circle car. The circle car has got more details in, but that's cut it on. I just gotta make it done and put some little details on the side. So what are you doing, Sam? You already had it. Thanks for this. Sure though. I was trying to do the light in the showroom if the weather is decent, you know? Like last night, the weather was nice. Ah yeah, this is cool. Now this is Tracy Lords Control. Judo Reactor Instrumental. And I actually somewhere I think I have the Tracy Lords. And she sings, which is wild. You love this card movie. Very cool. Could be Johnny Cage. Alvin could be Lupe. So, oh, what was the other one? Alvin, Theodore, and I can't think of it. I got sunburned today. Right back here. It's not as bad as it was the other day. The other day was completely bad. I was like, crap, I forgot to put sunblock on. What are you doing, Sam? You're going to make some treat. Can you get this out? Just look at this. Mortal Kombat Conquest. I've always wanted to see Mortal Kombat Conquest from the beginning, until it ended. I mean, I don't even know how many seasons they have. Was it only one, or was it more than one? Because I have a couple episodes recorded, but I never got to see the whole thing. I love Mortal Kombat Conquest. You ever seen that show? I don't know, a lot of you probably haven't seen it, but it's cool. And women are hot. And there's one on there that could be Michelle. Matter of fact, I think it's one of the girls that was in Mortal Kombat. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was in that movie Second Floor. Wasn't she like a queen or something? I swear that's her. And she got hot. Her. I thought I was Michelle again. And it's one of those like Lang. Yeah. Oh, there's Margie Keaton in there too. Well, I heard Mortal Kombat Conquest. I thought it was Zero. Oh, Zero. Wouldn't it be cool if they got some of them, those characters, into the Mortal Kombat movie? Oh, sweet. And when they do make that movie, I hope they make some serious fatalities. Make it rated R. Don't make it PG-13, make it R. I want to see some fatalities. Because I probably won't be able to see it because Mom's not going to go see that. Oh shit! I gotta go get the scissors, darn it! I need the scissors now, darn it! I can't use these scissors to cut through that. Alright, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a nap. I'm gonna have to go out in the garage, aka the showroom. That's what Anna Maria Garcia used to call it. But Anna Maria Garcia, don't talk to me anymore. She says I'm a player. I'm a player? No, I only play TV. I'm not a player. You know, deal is, once I'm yours, that's it. I'm yours. If you get rid of me and you dump my ass, then I'm a free agent. Simple as that. Alright. So. Overall, listen. Yeah, I do have it CD. I do have the CD that has that, and the Little Carlisle mix. Yeah, I have that. That's awesome. So, alright. I shall return. Schwab. Alright, I got the scissors. I don't think you can see what I'm doing up there. Did that help? No. Actually, you don't have to be over there anymore. No, that's only for when I'm washing the dishes. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. I know, like, you don't know how to wash any dishes. Well, it's entertaining. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. No, maybe a little better up here. Sam, you already had it. Knock it off. Alright. You still can't see what I'm doing. There we go. And we will resume the music. One day, brother, we will return. Okay, we will meet again. You know, if they do that in that new movie, where Liu Kang actually meets up with his brother, that would be so cool. And Chan is like an elder god or something like that. That'd be sweet. Now, there's another thing. Raiden, he became the god of, was it wind? So they need to make Raiden into the god of wind. I can't think of his name, but they need to keep that story straight. Don't be so confusing on that new Mortal Kombat. I love the story between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. That was sweet. Because I remember from the video game. Hope they bring human Sub-Zero back too. And I want to see Nightwolf in action. I want to see him fight somebody bad. Not just be a trainer. I want to see Nightwolf fight. I don't know, I think they got a little crazy with the animality type thing. If they just stuck to what, you know, we know in Mortal Kombat was just fighting. I mean, that's okay, but it just got a little, I don't know, childish. I mean, if you're gonna do that, make it look more, you know, a little more realistic. But other than that, Annihilation was awesome. But this is the first Mortal Kombat. I saw the preview, I mean, did they make Jade bad or something? Not Jade, I mean, Katana? She's not supposed to be bad. Jade's bad. Melina's bad. It would be neat if they showed how the whole story between Melina and Katana, and how the two sisters, or how Melina got jealous over Katana. That'd be sweet. But I hope they bring in Striker and Cabal and some of the other newer characters. Now they clean this, don't it? They just clean that. Alright, I'll bring you back on the other side. Did you go? Oh, where you going? Margie, what are you doing? Mortal Kombat, Margie TV. Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah. Continue on with it. I'll probably skip hard drive. That way I can continue with the Mortal Kombat. Because I have the other one that is extra. Yeah. You know, I always like, do you ever see like the twins in that part with Goro and they're cheering on Goro? Like, yeah, Goro, Goro, Goro! Sorry, that's hilarious. TVT records. Yeah, I remember that. Do they still have TVT records? I never see any anymore of that. Of course, you don't see TVs that much anymore. Unless you go to Walmart. Walmart does sell TVs. Let me change that. That's better. No, the light just was glaring. So my goal is, plan, is to get caught up on all Marcy TV videos, all of Lady Panic's videos. Visit Cat Raz more often. Visit Talk Vlogs. Visit Nearing Live. Keep it sweet. Like Nearing Live. Leah and Portal. Oh my gosh. Like, when I say love, you know, like you love a celebrity, or like I love Mortal Kombat. Now, if I say I'm in love with you, that's a different story. If you're my BFF, I'm gonna tell you I love you. Because you're special to me. That's love. That's why I think Kim, I scared Kim off, because I don't see her anymore. I think she misunderstood me. Kim, you're my friend. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. I fell in love with your channel. I didn't fall in love with your channel. I fell in love with your music, your techno, your remixes, you know, what you do. Yeah, actually I did fall in love with you, but it was temporary. No, I'm kidding. No, but you're a good friend of mine, and I don't know where you went. And I'm not sure. Next song's awesome. I love the next one. Utah Saint. I gotta get a Utah Saint CD. I have a copy of one, but I want another one. I'm gonna Google that and see if I can find some other Utah Saints albums. See if I can get some bonus CDs this year. Check this out. This is awesome. So cool. people who save the world. In the old world. It's not about that. Mortal Kombat, Margie TV. Like I said, May is Saturday, but it is Sunday. It's begun! Yeah, it has begun. That's on the other one. I'm serious. I'm serious. See? It's a cosmic. It has begun. Alright. I am the chosen one. Alright. I'm the chosen one. He's the chosen one. I am the chosen one. Alright, stand. But he said it. He said that's enough. So, that's it. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, now I'm normal. I'm not playing Chipmunk right now because the thing is, I have to, when I'm editing, I had a hard time the other day when I was doing the rest of the Star Wars and the techno CD, because I did half and half, and when I was starting the music, I could barely just hear it because on the solo one, it was solo, the Star Wars story. I couldn't tell when the music was starting. And it's not like when you first hear Star Wars, you hear that. No, you don't hear that. You hear this other music, and you're like, this is why I was so movie. I'm like, I kept waiting for the Star Wars thing. And I'm like, what the heck? I mean, I like the solo movie. I think that movie was cool. So, that action was neat, too. So, I'm about Star Wars movies. I'm not disappointed. There are some things. Okay, we're talking about Mortal Kombat, but I'll go back to Star Wars for a moment. But there are some things in the newer Star Wars, like the first one, what was it, the Rise of the, no. You know which one I'm talking about, the one where they had Rey and all them. The thing that got to me, I love the characters, I love the new characters. The only thing I didn't like was they had too much questions for me. You know, why did Han Solo lose the Millennium Falcon? Why is Luke on an island? I mean, obviously we figured that out. They give you a little more detail. My opinion is that when Luke was training all the others to become Jedis, his children, I think, but he knew that he had a feeling that the Emperor was alive. That's what I think, and he didn't tell anybody. But he also did not want to remember all the frustrations and aggravations that he went through with Ben Solo, which is Kylo Ren. And I also say that Luke's kids were a part of the class, but I say that both kids had to go separate ways in order for the Emperor to not know about Luke's kids. So, go into hiding. Because if you think about it, when Rey buried the two lifesavers, I think the reason why she buried them is because they were being left there for the time being until the kids were old enough to go back into their... Okay, so forget what I said about the whole training thing. But let's say Luke, obviously he's with Mara Jade. They had kids. And so I say that they did the same thing when Luke and Leia went to different places. Well, I say that Luke's kids went to different places. And that maybe Mara Jade thinks that her kids got killed. That they didn't make it. So, and to keep them... But remember, I also think that Mara Jade also has a good side to her. Not just a bad side. I don't know the whole story. But that's my opinion. I only played the character in the game. But I think that she has a good side. And Luke tried to get her to follow the good side. But maybe he failed. And then when the kids get older, the kids have to go, and not only do they have to save her, but I still think it would be so cool if the two kids were actually related to Rey. Because isn't Mara Jade the Emperor's daughter? So that's why I say that Rey is somehow, maybe not exactly, I don't know, that's why I think I say that Rey is actually Mara Jade's daughter, oldest daughter. That's just my opinion. I'll go back to Mortal Kombat, but I really hope when they make this new movie, they make it a lot like the video game, a lot of brutalities. I think it should be R. Because when you got brutalities, it has to be R. You get somebody like those things like the movie Saw or Final Destiny, Final Destination, get somebody like that, does stuff like that. And then make an action movie out of it, rather than the horror. But the Final Destination to me is not a horror movie. It's a thriller, But I don't have a t-shirt for that, and I don't have a soundtrack for that either. So, Texas lifestyle, So, alright, well that's it. I'm done for tonight. We will resume tomorrow, the correct, actually Sunday night. We'll skip hard drive, and we'll go right to Geezer Butler, which is just Geezer. And we'll do that one.
And then Fear Factory, and then all the other ones on the other side. And if we get that done, I'll go ahead and go into the other one. Now, unfortunately, somewhere on the end of this CD, there's a skip. Yeah, well, I found this CD. I got it at Paul Abilities, so it's used. But that's why if I ever get Annihilation, I want it new. And yes, I have the cassette of Annihilation. Remember how they had the little cigarette box and you put it in this cassette case? Yeah, I have that. It's pretty sweet. So, all right, that's it. Stay awesome, be happy, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Nighty night. Wow!